This is funny on how each single Drake replay starts off with some glitches. This is Master Kambai. I bring you another video where we are doing a replay about my Drake versus Lash fight in Global League. I hope you guys will enjoy. In my own opinion, Lash should be tier 2. Drake is fine in tier 3. So I hope you guys will enjoy. So as usual, I will be really fast in the first few turns because it's boring to watch infantry. There's too many infantry. The first tank is out by day 5. I think this is also the day where I get my first tank out as well. Actually, no, I took the early anti-air this time. And you see, I bought my anti-air in the flank where he got his airport. I get my first tank out. Now, as you can see it, he won my comp tower. I hide my anti-air on that forest, and I'm ready to protect my comp tower. I also get a anti-air in the top part in case he flies a battlecopter around to protect his comp tower. He goes for my comp tower. I take out his infantry. I send a anti-air and I create another tank in that flank because I want to pressure his comp tower. At that point, I don't think I go for the comp tower yet because I don't have enough unit to protect it. Because when I go at the comp tower, I want the comp tower. I won't do the same mistake as him, just sacking an infantry, because this is what he did. Of course, he has a tank that can damage one of my 2 valuable units, but he's still sacking infantry. I don't want to do the same thing. So I create recon tank infantry because I want to see what's up next. He chose the anti-air, which is interesting enough. My issue with that is the anti-air cannot deal with that tank. Maybe he chose the anti-air over the tank because of value, or maybe it's because he planned on getting a battlecopter there. He did not plan on getting a battlecopter. This is surprising. So I get first strike, I retreat, create another anti-air because I don't want a battlecopter surprise. So now, because I know I have enough unit to shield my infantry, I go for the cab. He got a good first strike. My tank is now dying. I'm really sad about that, but at least he does not have the comp tower. So I take the first strike, even if I know it's a bad thing, because I will lose the engagement, but still want to lower the HP of the tank. I create 2 tanks that flank. I think I created a 3rd tank to the upper floor. Yeah, I get a third tank. Get rid of my tank, and he goes for my com tower, and I'm really pissed off about that. I'm like, is he really trying to do that? Easy. Easy, easy. At that point, I will need to sack my NTR to make sure he does not get my com tower, because I got his com tower. So if I can maintain both com tower, this means I will have a huge advantage over him. And the power gap between the both of us would be just very big. Now, I know he has the tank there, but I don't want him to get my com tower. I just don't, because I know having both com tower gives me a lot of fighter power he don't have. This means now my day-to-day is much better than his day-to-day. Of course, Lash day-to-day is amazing in comparison of Drake's. What makes Drake's good is his super. And Lash has a good uh, power and a good super. Even if her super is much better than her power, she still has it. And her day-to-day is just better than Drake's. So having both com tower gives me the edge. Creating medium tank in the upper floor. Now I know this NTR will suffer, but I got a second one. Of course it's damaged, but even at 5 HP it will be good to go. Now he damaged my anti-air a lot. I'm really pissed off about that. I'm like, no, my anti-air. My anti-air. I also pressure his building there because I want to drive tanks toward this instead of my anti-air there. Now, he won't really hard at com tower, and I totally understand why. Getting that com tower would give her the upper end, because as I mentioned earlier, Lash day-to-day is better than Drake's, so the only edge I get is from having both com tower, and I lose that edge if you successfully get my com tower. I damage a lot of infantry because I don't know what he has, and I'm really scared about my HQ. Even if I have my Black Bolt on it, I'm still very scared because if he got any unit that can shut down my Black Bolt, and if I don't damage his infantry around, he will be able to HQ cap. So I create another anti-air because I know this one will probably die soon. And I expect more battlecopter because he really tried hard to get rid of my anti-air. So I think this is a battlecopter player. He likes battlecopter a lot. Now this is bad. This turn was really good for Lash. Getting rid of many of my units. Now she really flipped the table with that super. That super was really, really good. As you can see, she has a 30k lead over me in terms of army value. And she still has higher income. Of course, I got both com tower, but this is a really, really close game. Now I use my super. It's not updated, but once we get into her turn, we will see how much damage I dealt to her entire army. I expect the value to be reversed. She will be 70k and I will be around 30k. That's what I expect. So as expected, it's been reversed. I have a bit less than 10k, but she got 70k. And this turn was also a great super for me. I think both of our super really made their value. And I think that global damage is just impressive. The reason why I feel like Drake is tier 3 is because of his day-to-day. He has a shitty day-to-day. But his super is so good, you cannot tell in he's tier 4. Because his super is too good. But his day-to-day is not good enough to be relevant. His day-to-day does not make him tier 2. Should be staying on tier 3. So I take out the infantry. I do damage to the tank. I reveal a artillery and I damage it the best I can. Now I go for his buildings because I want to drive units toward my units and maybe make him waste infantries. Now that medium tank is really good. It's well placed. He also has a Nia tank over there, which is the perfect answer for the medium tank. Just straight in Nia tank. That's the thing to do. So I take out the tank. I don't see the artillery yet, and that artillery is well hidden. It's a really good artillery. So now, as you can see, the value are similar on both sides, but I slowly surpass him in terms of income because I stole in buildings. Create another anti-air because I know he has a medium tank, and if he wants to target my anti-air will die. So I need another one. At that point, I still don't know he has a Nia tank in this area or a R2. So I feel confident enough that I can win. So he damaged a lot of my units. I'm surprised my anti-air survived. Now you see that medium tank, it will die. Goodbye, medium tank. So at that point I was like, oh my, a Nia tank. But I did not understood he also had the artillery. I only seen a Nia tank because we were not playing at the same time. Basically, when I picked up my game, I was like, where's my medium tank? I was shocked that medium tank just vanished. Poof, no more. Now he creates another medium tank, a tank, and a infantry. Now at that point, before taking my turn, I really considered my power. But then I remembered how OP 2 damage globally is so strong that I chose to not take my power yet. So I take out units. And now I must say, the longer the game are with global damage, the more global damage is really strong. Because the thing is, later on the game you keep having huge units, but you also keep getting your super and etc etc. Yes, it costs more to actually reach it, but you got so much more army value overall that you don't really feel your super cost more. So it balances out itself like most of the time. Now I created another medium tank in this area because I know if I create a Nia tank, I don't have enough for another anti-air. So I want to compete with that Nia tank, and I know with global damage I can. Because if that Nia tank does not heal and it falls to 7 HP, I can take it out. If it goes to healing, then we'll be at 8 HP, and even there I can take it out. Remember, I have control over both com towers. Now I get another super, as you can see, and this time I'm the one that got the super first. So this means her super strong as it will be nerfed a lot. Because now all of her units lost a lot of HP. And just that makes Prime Tactics really less good. It's less impressive when your units are overall damaged. Now, as you can see it, he has no units around to interrupt my cap. So if he wants to interrupt my cap, he will need a Neo Tank. Of course, it's not full LT, it's 7 HP, but that's still a Neo Tank that can do a lot of damage that is sent to interrupt a infantry cap. So this is not really good. But if he don't, then he lose another building. And the gap between the both of us will only go bigger. And now at that point, I don't really care anymore about that medium tank. Because about what I can see, he only used it to damage tanks, anti-air, and infantry. So here I still have the firepower advantage. Because he has nothing to compete with that medium tank. Of course, he has a battlecopter, but I have a hidden anti-air, just waiting for a battlecopter to show up. Like a tank, infantry, medium tank. Now I have 2 medium tank in this area. This is enough for 1 Nia tank. And that medium tank is still far behind. And if it's sent to repairs, it delays the arrival another day. Goes for my infantry, destroy the infantry, and she resigned. I totally understand there's no way she could win. For most of the game I had 2 com tower, and now I had the value lead and the income lead as well. As you can see, I have twice his value. After 2 typhoon, this is what you get. Except if the opponent is much better than you and can make it up for the damage, which was not the case, you usually have twice the value of your opponent. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.